crypto retirement. Now is the time to invest in your future. We are giving you a chance to obtain a lifetime membership to Token Metrics' AI research platform that puts machine learning together with human analysts. September 10th is the day. Mark it on your calendar. Get involved now while ETH is still reasonably priced. There will be an exclusive alpha group in the Astrobot Discord. That, as you can tell, is only available to Astrobot NFT holders. There will be spectacular airdrops like what we saw in Azuki earlier this year at NFT LA. Get on the white list now. Join the Astrobot Society Discord and follow at Astrobot Society on Twitter to get the link where you can mint an Astrobot. We are live. This is the market update. I'm your host, Bill Noble. This show is brought to you by Astrobot Society and the lecture about Astrobot Society that I will be giving you soon. If you need a roadmap in crypto, subscribe to this channel. Turn on alerts so you know when we're going live, like today on Big Down Days. And of course, if the content works for you, smash the like button. We are not giving up on 2,000 likes. Now, to quickly address a question from last week, is this the last market update? The answer to that is, of course not. Hell no, it's not. I'm not dead. The market update ends when I'm dead. So if I'm not dead, we're going to keep going. So I'm here. I'm still strong. Now, let's discuss total capitulation. Seriously. Like, I'm going to get into the news. We're going to do that. But I got to throw this slide up here. And I just got to start with a little PowerPoint. All right. Now, I talked last week about, yeah, you know, OpenSea volume is down. And yeah, people are capitulating. And yeah, nobody believes ETH can go up. And I went on and on and on. And then I saw it for myself, right? We went to mint the Astrobot NFT, which is basically a lifetime subscription to Token Metrics, you know, an alpha group with me, right? Plus super cool art, right? And I'm like, oh, well, you know, we're going to do 10,000. And I'm like, hey, how many did we do? I said, well, less than 10,000. I was like, a lot less. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? I was like, oh my God, we really are in the void. So Token Metrics, Astrobot, science fiction. I swear to God, it's the void, like, you know, 6 miles below sea level. Really. Now let's talk about the facts. The facts are Chainalysis, which is about as rocket science of a research company as you can get, has published a graph about NFTs. So we have this blue line, which is institutional interest in NFTs, which has, of course, totally collapsed back to 2020 levels. We have most of the NFT market, like, you know, a huge percentage of it in the hands of retail. Okay. The conclusion from this graph, which can be a little hard to read, let me just read it to you. The data shows that the NFT market is far more retail driven than the crypto market, where retail traders make up a small share of activity. Okay. But how are investors and NFT investors faring in the market? Well, they must be faring horrible, and retail must have completely given up. So here's my plea. One, you want to buy when everyone has given up, and I mean everyone. And we have numbers to prove everyone has given up. Two, don't give up. Everybody's giving up on crypto because of inflation, and we already know this. They marked Ethereum down 7% just in time for you to grab some ETH to participate in the Astrobot Society sale. The public sale is open for a day, maybe more. Now, just don't forget, all right, for anybody who likes the market update, you're going to love the Astrobot morning meeting in the Astrobot Discord. Don't miss it. Everyone's like, well, what happens if I don't get the absolute best Astrobot ever? Well, it doesn't matter. You're still going to the Wall Street morning meeting. So what's everyone waiting for? I mean, we had 10,000 people watching the market update. Come on over, right? When do you buy in the void? When do you sell? When people have lampshades on their head and they have Bitcoin Christmas sweaters. Okay, so we're still in the public sale period. It ends today, or it might be extended. Now, I'm going to bring on one of my colleagues in a second, but we talked about airdrops. And for the next 700 mints, we're giving away 4 blue chip NFTs, 50 Astrobot NFTs, and a whole bunch more. So, Jacob, are you out there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. All right, so to introduce Jacob, this is Jacob Koch Gallup, a graduate of USC, and one of the main people in charge of our Astrobot program. So, and he's also an analyst that came up under me and has studied just about every NFT project that's come out over the last year and a half. Jacob, take it away.
That's correct. Yeah, I started at Token Metrics as an intern over a year ago, and now full-time analyst, NFT, investment, crypto, etc. So, I mean, for the past year, that's all I spent was creating the fundamental research scoring system for our NFT hidden gems and looking at hundreds of projects. So I was really able to use all that knowledge that I learned and help kind of create Astrobot Society to be one of the best in the next blue chip NFT. And I mean, yeah, we're really excited. I know we didn't get 10,000 minted. That would have been awesome. I think if this was a bull market, we could have sold 10,000 Astrobot Society NFTs at 1 ETH each. But yeah, I mean, we did awesome. We have right now, I think, above 3,300 mints. Our floor price is solid on OpenSea. So if you go to OpenSea, it's actually cheaper to mint from our website than it is to purchase anywhere on secondary. I think there's 3 NFTs for like 0.47, and then the next one on OpenSea is like 0.7 ETH. So a lot of people, you can see that this has value. I mean, I know Bill has not shilled, but said a lot of times what the awesome benefits of holding Astrobot Society NFTs, and we have 7 hours left, then it's closed forever. So you have 7 hours left to mint an NFT, and we wanted to incentivize the last people who are holding out. So we have mint bounties. So if you could pull up that slide again so I can go through the mint bounties. Yep, exactly. So right now we are starting from ID number 3,320 to 3,500. One person randomly is going to get an other deed for other side NFT, and one in every 20 mints will get 2 Astrobots for the price of 1. Once we hit 3,500 minted, we're going to give away 1,000 USDC to someone. We're going to give away a Cool Cat NFT between 3,500 to 3,800, and 1 in every 15 mints will get 2 Astrobots for the price of 1. Once we hit 3,750, we're giving 3 holders 1K USDC, and from 3,800 to 3,000 to 4,000 mints, one person is going to get a World of Women NFT, and 1 in every 10 mints will get 2 for the price of 1. Lastly, in the last hour of the bounty, from 7 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern, one person is going to get a MeBit NFT. So, and if we hit 4,000 NFTs minted, we're going to give away 5 more holders, 1,000 USDC. So that totals 4 blue chip NFTs, Other Deed, Cool Cats, World of Women, and MeBits, all scored very highly. 10,000 USDC and 50 Astrobots, which are at least 0.5 ETH each. So if you were holding out, now's the perfect time. If you wanted to pick up more, now's the perfect time. Not just because we have these awesome mint bounties, but also because ETH crashed a little bit. I mean, ETH is low. After those inflation numbers, ETH is down now to 1,600. So it's a lot cheaper to buy than it was on mint day when it was 17.7. ETH was 1770. Now for 0.45, you're getting more bang for your buck, and you can potentially win a blue chip NFT, 1,000 USDC, and free Astrobots 2 for 1. I mean, why not? Plus, you get direct exclusive access to Bill. You get our research. You get lifetime access to Token Metrics. I mean, plus awesome 3D art. Like, I can go on and on, but you know how I feel about Astrobot Society.
All right. Thank you, Jacob. So how can we summarize that?
Yeah, summarize it. So,
Okay. Do you want me to let me take a shot at it?
yeah, go
So,
ahead.
so here is like 8 hours of your life where, we talk about crypto, we talk about life-changing money, right? You got 8 hours to change your life, right? To change your life, to get the research that you need. And our group is incentivizing everybody because we're doing this mint in the void. We're trying to give everybody a chance to literally buy at the bottom. I mean, Jacob, does that cover it?
Yeah, yeah, and I think if that 3,500 to 3,800 was confusing, we have that all written out, outlined in the Astrobot Society Discord. Just join that, go to announcements if you want to see exactly how the outline is. But just know if you mint in the next 700, you have a chance for getting 2-for-1, 4 blue chip NFTs and 10,000 USDC. And if you want it outlined, please join the Discord and you can see it there.
Yeah. Again, at the end of the day, we know the void is scary, right? We get that. I get that. But, I didn't quite know how scary it was until I saw the reaction to the old news and the inflation numbers, and we'll cover that. And then, I saw the data on, I don't know, frankly, how everybody is spooked in the NFT market. But again, that's when you buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when Warren Buffett does his thing. Now, we don't need Warren Buffett. We don't need like old guys in suits. We got Jacob and his NFT crew. So it's me with the research, it's Jacob with the research. And Jacob, remember, he was an analyst who went through all these projects and he helped actually create it. So not only are we talking about Astrobots, but I'm showing you the face of Astrobots after a 10% markdown in Ethereum. All
Yep.
right, Jacob, any last words? Any final thoughts?
We'd love to have as many people in the Astrobot Society. I mean, if you go in the Discord, you see how uplifting the community is, and we just would love to have more because that just is a bigger network of that you can access more resources. So if you were on the sidelines, I'd say potentially ape in now because this is going to be a big project, and this is not the end. Astrobot Society, this mint is just the first start into a huge Astrobot Society universe.
Right. FOMO is authorized. All right, Jacob, thank you very much for coming on the
Awesome.
show. We will see you next time. All right. Now, let's welcome who's on the show as I leave this life-changing opportunity up on the screen. We have Bull Runner is here. Iron Alien. Hi. Ali from London. Welcome. Right? Fuel Man 911. Let's go. Right? All right. Yes, whitelist is over, but the public sale is on, as we talked about. Okay, Andre, please give us a long Yo Notorious. Hey, I got something for you, right? Remember how I said Zcash was like my 100x pick? I found the 100x. I've been in crypto for like 4 years. And, you don't trip over these things every day. And I'm a chart guy, but I've learned the game. I got something. You ready? You're ready. Okay. For the Astrobot morning meeting. Okay. I got something DGen that I think is 1000x. I bought it. So who cares what my opinion is? My opinion doesn't matter. It's not investment advice to tell you that I bought it and it's small cap. So that will be only in the Astrobot Society Discord. Okay. Aaron S., the Green Gang. Pat is here. Alan, welcome. Right. Mr. Isar is here. Welcome. Bruno giving me some goat love. Chris, welcome. Wrong Again is here. Okay. What's going on, Bill? I bought the dip on ETH. Well, if you bought the dip recently, good. If you bought the dip before today, try not to worry about it. Right. Everyone is panicking. Everyone is panicking. Everyone is freaking out. Everyone is hiding under the table, which is when you should come out and go, hey, let's play. Okay. Amy from New Jersey, what's up? Rugby Performance Lab is here, right? Finally, the market update. Yes, we are not going anywhere. Juicy stuff's going to be for the customers, but we are not coming off YouTube entirely. So don't worry. This is not the last market update. Okay. Wrong Again is here. Sweep the floors. Grab some ETH. Wow, you guys are doing the job for me today. Is public minting over? No, it's not. You can still mint until 8 p.m. Okay. You guys are going to take all my lunch money. Fine, I'm going to mint one more time. All right, sir. Well, we don't want to take your lunch money, but we do appreciate your business. Okay. With Bill, it's either over FOMO or super bear, says Mad Max. Okay, well, I got the move on the way down and I got the move on the way up, and I'm not giving up on the idea of a bullish ETH move for September. San Paulo is here. Scared money don't make money. Interesting. Okay. Don't forget to share the screen from Recon Man. Wrong again is here. Jake Perry is in the chat. Welcome. Right? Joe T. Right? Dolby, Sasha. Right? Maddie, Augusta, Georgia. BitBoy Country. Always a pleasure to have BitBoy Country on the show. Okay. Bern, Switzerland. Okay. I bet it was Sweatcoin that Bill bought. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of sweat on the market update, folks. The smoke coming off the computer and the lighting, I'm not going to lie about that. Okay. Now, with that said, let's do charts before we do news, since I got the PowerPoint up. I think we've made the point about Astrobots, although I will make the point again. Okay, Bitcoin, right? 24K would have been nice, but we're doing the fear trade. So the fear trade is on. 20,500 in the bottom right-hand corner is support. I have absolutely no idea why people are selling Bitcoin on top of the 2017 high. Also, a reminder, ETH on our visual trends indicator has turned green. Now, frequently sparing you the story, what normally happens after our moving average systems click buy, there's a correction. Lo and behold, it clicked green and there's your correction. Voila. Right? Now, sometimes this thing can flip-flop if ETH goes down 10 or 15%, but look, come on. Who is going to sell ETH at 1,500? That's crazy. I'm sorry. Right? I'm buying ETH at 1,500. That's what I can tell you. Right? And, you know, for anybody who's got an Astrobot, I mean, like we were talking about, real research like this comes from the Token Metrics site. Research like this that comes from the Token Metrics site, it can be processed by you. You can be your own analyst, or you can have analysts like me in the Discord, you know, in our newsletters, and, you know, every once in a while on YouTube. Okay. Same pattern in ETH that led to the rally to 2K seems to be unfolding, right? Goes up, down, up, down, up, down. In Elliott, they call it a series of ones and twos. It's something that happens prior to a big trend, and I'm just not giving up on it. I'm not getting bearish ETH at 1,500. So 1,566 is support, right? Everyone's like, oh, the merge, a problem. What happened to Faith and Vitalik? Well, don't ask that question. I know what happened to Faith and Vitalik. It's out the window. I was like, hey, shouldn't we be remembering the Satoshi white paper? And obviously, I'm like talking to myself. And I'm talking to you nice people, and I appreciate that. But it's like, hey, the rest of the world, hey, where is everybody? Right? Everybody's like, oh my God, I got to flip a Solana bunny NFT. And we were trending on OpenSea for utility. And all I can hear is crickets. Okay. Now, hopefully all I hear is the stampede, because, you know, life-changing opportunities are at hand. Now, Litecoin, I got excited about it this morning for about 10 minutes before I reminded myself, and then the market reminded me that Litecoin pumps before the market dumps. So this Litecoin pump, market dumps. Same deal. Okay, so that's the charts, right? That's the PowerPoint. We're going to do live TA, but I want to switch to the news. Because you know what? There is news out there, okay? And I'll tell you what, no one's paying attention to it. I mean, it is like out there. So check this out. Brainerd, a Federal Reserve governor. We are highly attentive to events abroad. Two things about this. One, Europe is going into a depression based on energy prices. Did you know in Denmark, if you want to charge a Tesla from E to F, it now costs $90. Electricity is so high in Europe that you're better off with a gasoline car than an electric car from a cost point of view. People are going to freeze over there. And more tightening is not going to solve that problem past September. And Brainerd, the Fed governor, he's telling you that. So this is why they keep old guys like me around, because people aren't used to the 80s and the 90s when the Fed would give subtle signals. Now they do it all in a press conference. But back in the day, the real information from the Fed was like, yes, we are highly attentive to the fact that everyone's going to freeze in Europe. No, they just say we are highly attentive to events overseas. In other words, we're going to tighten, we're going to fire the bazooka, which they told you they were going to do, and then they're going to be done. And no one thinks so. I'm like, all right, well, no one's listening. So how about we do this? Goldman's credit card losses are soaring, well above subprime lenders. So Goldman has this really fancy Apple card. I think it's made out of like some sort of fancy metal, like titanium. People, you can get it for the Apple store, right? It's fancy. Okay. All the people with their Apple computers, yeah, they're defaulting. Losses are soaring. The Fed's going to hike rates another 100 basis points in September. And what do you think that's going to do? Yes, they have to do that. I get it. But after they do that, what's going to happen? Housing's going to crater. Consumer lending is going to crater. And it's not like Bill's saying, I'm saying, oh, yeah, that's what will happen. People, it is happening. This is happening. Okay, back to NFTs. Wait, okay. Ubisoft cools off on NFTs and blockchain, says it's in research mode. Okay, so they don't want to play anymore, right? Everybody wanted to play when it was going up and it was overvalued, right? And, you know, the 6-month prediction on all that stuff was 0. Now, everyone's giving up, including the big guys. So it's not me, you, Jacob. It's not those guys we're talking about. We're talking about Goldman losing money and Ubisoft walking away from NFTs. I mean, if this is not a signal of significance, then I don't know what is. Okay, so let's talk about the news. Falling gas prices help ease inflation somewhat, but the overall increase, it's still 8.3%. I mean, what were people expecting? Were people expecting inflation to go to 3% overnight? What they don't realize is all the costs and all the things that have been going up in price, they're all being passed through, right? Like nobody can afford to buy a house, so the price of rent's going up. Healthcare costs are going up. Yeah, we know this. This has been going on now for how long? Now everyone's like, oh my God, inflation didn't go to 0, therefore sell everything. Please, are you kidding me? This is like right on plan. The Fed fires the bazooka, and then everything in the economy cracks. Oh, by the way, art and the economy are not correlated. So just to drive this point home, yeah, this little nice card here, yeah, people think that that was like art and status. Art and status is now NFTs because no one is interested. Like, are you going to say to yourself, wow, I could have bought a lifetime subscription to a major quant research house? Everybody wanted the Apple card and defaulted. Seriously, this is the story. This is the story. Now, just as a reminder on the news, let's go back to the news. Okay, Google gets in on Ethereum merge with nifty Easter egg. So it's kind of funny. Some people are giving up, but the smart money's moving in. I like that. Okay. You can now earn Bitcoin by surfing the web on Chrome, Brave, and more. Okay. In other words, as crypto revulsion surges, as fear surges, as everybody wants to be short ETH at 1,700, right? People are incentivizing you to get involved in crypto. Starbucks to offer NFT-based loyalty program. Okay. Now think about this. Who can afford $6 lattes or $5 lattes? Well, pretty much nobody, right? That was all credit card finance back in the day, but that's over. So Starbucks has to get involved in NFTs out of necessity, right? NFTs aren't just going to be FOMO-based projects. NFTs are going to be utility-driven. And if you can get utility and art, like Asrobot, right? You know, $6 for this at Christmas. Really? Now, maybe if you gave me an NFT, okay, maybe I would be into it. Maybe. All right, let's go straight. Spin says Starbucks destroys everything they touch. Okay, well, let's hope they don't destroy NFTs. Somebody says, Bill, can we get some opinions? Whoops. Oh, somebody was talking about privacy coins. I missed it. Okay, so an exchange is delisting Monero, Zcash, and other privacy coins. Excellent. Excellent. Right? The more they hate the privacy coins, the more you know privacy is important. Privacy is not for pirates, right? Your wealth will be held against you one day. It will be. Not to mention, who is going to do a transaction in the metaverse when someone can look in your wallet and know what you're doing? That's not going to happen. So it's like, okay, well, we can come down on the privacy coins. You know, it's like Celsius, Voyager, 3 Hours Capital, but that doesn't change the theme. Now, maybe it cheapens up the privacy coins, but I've already told you I'm dying on the Zcash hill, right? That's it. I'm buying it for my kid. That's how long-term I'm thinking. So $60, $35, 35 cents, I'm buying. That's it. Right? That and this other sort of, that's my 100x play, my 1000x play. You know, that is Astrobot only. Astrobot only. Okay, let's look at ETH, the 39-minute bar, or the 89-minute bar. Aha. Okay, ETH, they drop it conveniently to near the 62% retracement of the entire up move, which is at 1561, and people can't get in and buy fast enough. Okay. So the U.S. is releasing 1 million barrels of oil per day, I'm told, to tackle high fuel prices. Okay. So we appreciate the government trying to lower fuel prices. Unfortunately, the Chinese are probably the ones hoovering up all that oil. Okay. So governments can try to manipulate markets. I think oil is going to slow down all by itself. Again, ETH holds a 62% retracement of a big rally up, and I can't even believe I need to say more than that. If it holds to 62%, it's good. Even if they decide to turn around and drop this thing by the end of today, personally, I think after stocks close, crypto is going to smoke to the upside. That's my personal opinion. Right? Bitcoin. Okay, so everyone gives up on Bitcoin. I was very clear. I wanted to market updates or customer webinars, right? Or Twitter spaces, which we've been doing, that this was a give up trade in Bitcoin right there at 18K. Everybody packed it in. Okay. Then Bitcoin screams higher and then they drop it. Now, right now it's hanging out around 50%. I can live with that. They might take it back down to 20,136. I can't imagine why. Maybe the dollar is strong for a day or two, but like Astrobot may not compute, right? Like you might say, all right, Bill, I can't get my head wrapped around Astrobot. Okay. I wish you would, right? I'm kind of like, hey, what's the matter with you? But with Bitcoin, it's like we're selling Bitcoin on top of the 2017 high. No, wait, let me change that. We're selling Bitcoin on top of the 2017 high again. Or still. Wow, really? Get out of here, right? The use case for this is overwhelming, and we're selling it with reckless abandon. Now, speaking of reckless abandon, I haven't done the charting on Stonks yet. So let's see what's going on in Stonks. Okay, obviously, these guys have a little bit more to worry about when it comes to the Fed because, you know, they have to deal with earnings and stuff like that, whereas crypto can be a little bit more forward-looking. But, oh, wait, look. Stonks hold the 62% retracement of its recent move up. And everybody is selling on old news when the Fed has already told you that they're done. They're absolutely done. They're going to do 100 basis points. They're going to fire the bazooka. And then they're going to go on vacation, and we'll see it in December or January. We'll see in January. They're not going to do anything around the election. They're not going to need to, right? Credit cards are going to crack. So is consumer spending. Game over, right? They needed to do it. They did it. Higher interest rates are not going to slow down healthcare prices. If anything, higher interest rates are going to drive rents up, create credit card defaults. So basically, Fed tightening past September punishes the poor and destroys Europe. And you know what? They're going to figure this out in the stock market. I mean, I know they have to deal with horrendous earnings, but you know, when you see these like vortex drops on old news, please, there's no way I'm getting bearish on this news. All right, so let's take a look at the dollar index, right? Undoubtedly, everybody's super bullish again. I get it. All right. So we had 110.43 as support, as resistance. That actually worked. Let's try to go to the 89-minute chart and see what this retracement looks like. Let's just take a look. Okay, look what we have here. You know, we have the 62% retracement of the down move holding at 109. And sometimes in legacy, sometimes, not crypto, but sometimes in legacy, you get a 76% retracement. Stocks love to do this. So maybe the dollar index has to go to 110. Glorious. Glorious. It's like, I don't know, you need like the Hoover that you need a Hoover that you move by hand, and then you need like a robot vacuum on the floor. Just carry me out. You know, I mean, if it goes to 1300 and it blows up, then you can come on the air and tell me I'm an idiot. Please. Right. You can tell me I'm an absolute idiot. I have no problem making like or introducing the idea that the Fed and Goldman and Ubisoft have either directly or indirectly told you that this is over. This is over, right? I mean, the blue line is institutional interest in NFTs. It has crashed. And this whole chain analysis report, okay, the whole report is talking about flipping, right? There's nothing in this report about investing. Well, there is, but most of the report is about flipping, okay? Like, here it is, look. You know, correlate success with NFT flipping. Now, that was 2021. Nothing wrong with flipping, folks. You take what the market gives you. You take what the market gives you. But when you look at this, when you look at ETH, and you say to yourself, all right, ETH's down 10% from where it was, and there's a hot NFT sale going on with utility and art. Art and the economy aren't correlated, so if the economy falls out of bed, the art will hold its value. And research is invaluable whether the market's going up or down. Like I think on the market update, you know, okay, I have to talk every day like Kramer. So, you know, I'm not perfect, but, you know, we did get the up move. We got the down move and then the up move. And now we're trying to say there's going to be another up move. Now, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on September. I'm not giving up on Vitalik. I'm not giving up on NFTs that help you. Like, no one wants research anymore. I was like, wow. This, I'm seriously, people, this is going to be a case study of people packing it in on crypto. People packed it in at 3,000 on Bitcoin in 2018. I said, Bitcoin's going to 14K. They said, you're out of your mind. My boss told me I was out of my mind. Listen, you know how you become a legend? When no one listens to you. When people listen to you, okay, yeah, that works if, you know, the idea works, but that's not how you become a legend. You become a legend when people don't listen to you, and then it happens. Well, guess what? I don't want to be a legend on this one, especially when it comes to Astrobot, right? Especially when it comes to Astrobot. Now, ETH, you can always be wrong on price. You can always get hosed, but the Fed has told you that they're done. All right, let's see. We'll see what else we got going on in the chat. Okay, so somebody's giving me some love. Spin says, you're a far cry from Kramer. I appreciate that. Okay, somebody says, how much to mint? Okay, so right now, I believe the public sale is going on at 0.45 ETH. 0.45 ETH is where the public sale is happening. Kumar, we appreciate you hoovering up 3 Astrobots. Okay, in the world currency, who would you trust? No one. In fiat, no one. Right? Seriously, no one. Right? It's like somebody says, Crypto Gamer says, imagine minting at 0.45 and then they burn the supply and the price jumps up to 1 ETH. Okay, Freddie's got 2 Astrobots. Thoughts on Polkadot? All right, so let's bring up Polkadot. You know, it's probably a good day for Trading View. You know, Token Metrics has support around 688. All right. So again, you know, Polkadot goes up to 8 and they can't control themselves. They have to sell it back down to 7. Oh, wait, look. Right on top of the 62% retracement. I mean, what? I mean, it's almost like they're handing out candy today. Handing out candy. Right? They killed the market on old news. Like a little Elliott wave, maybe. A little side order of Elliott wave to go with my lecture. Okay. A, B, C. Right? After the first leg up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like it's out of a book, right? It's like out of a book, and everybody is selling, right? I mean, can you imagine what is going to happen, right, when people turn around and go, "Oh my God," right? Oh my God, I missed this. Avalanche, 62%, 19, can't even get down there. Right? As you can see, I'm repeating myself. Let's hey, let's take a look at I don't know, let's take a look at Zcash. I don't think it's too shameless to talk about that today. All right. So Zcash was in a band. I kind of like that. Then failed up at the top. So there's negative news on the tape, and it didn't hold the 62% retracement. So that's a nice way of saying that sucks. It's getting delisted. There's bad news. We will live to fight another day. I'll be back. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. Dot, Sandbox, Gala. Oh my God. God, can you imagine if they're giving up on NFTs? What must be going on in the metaverse? Gotta check this out. You know, some of this stuff that you couldn't talk to me about, I'm interested in talking about now. You know, like after I saw firsthand that nobody wanted to play. I know I'm reading this differently now. So this looks like no bounce, no bid, can't get off the mat. And you know what? This is Gala. I know there's a lot of influencers that like this. Of course, you have to always check the utility of these metaverse coins, but you know what? 0.046, they keep hitting it down there. So they either got to make a new low, they either got to do it, right, and kill it, or if they can't kill it, then when it turns around, it's going to go higher, right? This is my opinion, okay? Pi cycle bottom in Sandbox recently, September 7th. And of course, today, for whatever reason, they can't stop selling it. And Sandbox is nowhere near its 60-day exponential moving average up at $1. So if you go to like the 89-minute chart, So this is an example of like flipping back and forth between intraday and short-term charts. So Sandbox does have a lot of work to do. It's got to get back above 91 cents, right? Because they stopped everybody out. Okay, fine. You know, not every coin's going to look perfect. But like I said, what happens if something like this turns around and takes out that 62%? I've seen this, right? Where they run stops and then it turns around. Okay. So SHIB was moving. SHIB was moving. Okay, so meme coins again. All right, it went to 76%. I would prefer to see it hold to 62%. That's how I would do that, right? Oh my God, Polymath, security tokens, the next cycle. Mad Max says, I'm here to clean up the mess after the Fed fires the bazooka. All right, well, we appreciate that. So Polymath is holding the 76, the 76% retracement. Polymath loves to moon and then collapse. So I would like Polymath if it went above 29 cents. Polymath's got the right idea. Hopefully they can survive long enough to see the dream come true. Okay. Okay. I think if you're going to use leverage, okay, let's put it this way. I know guys that like to do levered trades. Like they like to get levered long when everyone's puking the market. Okay. That's like professional traders who like that. Retail traders don't get killed, right? I mean, of course, I got my view, but of course I can be wrong and have to eat humble pie. Now, MINA on the daily chart, you know, everybody's selling. Okay, great. We got that. You know, on the 89-minute chart, I don't know. Is there anything interesting? Is there an interesting trend line? Oh, look at that. See, if you just get some charts and start drawing on them, this is MINA 89-minute. Of course, you know, I will continue with the shameless subliminal message, right? Can I just ask a question? Why is everyone selling? Why is everyone selling? Why is everyone panicking? Everyone is selling and panicking and never coming back. I feel like I'm on the air and everyone's rage quit crypto quietly. It's like quiet rage. Like, oh, I'm turning off my screen. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I understand that. Markets are emotional. People can get wrecked. I understand. Believe me, I've gotten wrecked. Everybody's gotten wrecked. I got wrecked in alpha and perp. Wrecked. So, but did I say I don't want to play anymore? No, I kept digging, right? I found Zcash at consensus and I found another small cap that I want to share. I kept looking for a play, right? Somebody was asking about Engine Coin. Okay. Grizzly Bull is saying, hit the like button. We would appreciate that, right? Hit the like button. Come on, man. We're on the air. Do it. Okay. And if you can't hit the like button, get an Astrobot, right? Hand it down to your kid. Everyone's like, oh, well, this Astrobot's better than that Astrobot. And I want this. People, everybody with an Astrobot gets into the Discord morning meeting. So if you like the market update, you're really going to like the morning meeting because like the market update, it's going to evolve and get better over time. If I don't say so myself. Okay, so Engine Coin got to get back above the 62% retracement around 51 cents. So, you know, these coins that hold 62% on a down day, good. They don't hold 62% and this doesn't recover, then that stuff's going to get hit harder. You know, let them hit it today. and see if it comes back, right? Like after everybody gets done panicking, we'll see what happens in the morning. Doug's saying been building longs since June. Wow. Like that thinking, right? I mean, you wake up one day and ETH is at 3,500 and you're going to go, oh my God, how many times did I miss it down there? I'm not going to tell you how many times you missed it. I'm not. And then you're going to see Astrobots at 1 ETH, and 1 ETH is going to be worth 3,500 or 2,800 or more than 1,570. Let's do it that way. Okay, so Cosmos, massive rally. It hits the 38% retracement of the recent rally, of the big rally, and the 50% retracement of like the last vertical move. So if Cosmos went to 62% at 1370, that could be an opportunity, right? You know, they may have done the Cosmos trade already. It's kind of how this market does. It does the trade, and then that's it. I think you got to move to Polkadot, man. I don't understand how everyone's talking about Web3 and not talking about Polkadot. And I know I've said that before. I'm just not going to stop saying it. Yes, I have looked at Cardano. All right. So a lot of people are like, oh, what's going to happen to ETH on the merge? You know what? The real question is what's going to happen to Cardano and Solana? That's the real question, I think. I think ETH's fine. Okay. 62% in Cardano is at 46 cents. I have a really hard time being negative Cardano at 46 cents, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, okay, these guys have not created much, but what has everyone else created? Is it like world shattering? No. So these guys might be a future play if there's all this volatility and a flush lower off the merge or off old news in macro, right? Like it's so funny. I'm the macro guy telling everybody that people are paying too much attention to macro. It sounds crazy when I say it. Okay, you know, Solana, yeah, I mean, Solana reaches the 50% retracement of its up move, and it seems to be holding. So maybe there's a flush lower in Solana if they have to do it one more time, but I don't know. To me, this is actually an encouraging chart. It looks like people are betting that Solana is going to do okay off the ETH merge. Okay. You know, ApeCoin. This is rather nice looking on an 89-minute chart, right? I mean, there's a distinct possibility that somebody thinks ApeCoin is money. I mean, this thing on what they call a 4-wave held the 50% retracement right around 511. And remember, this thing was at 15 and people could just not get enough. Now, no one wants it. Right? We're giving away other deed land in the Bored Ape metaverse. You know, you can buy it at 15 when no one wants it and then sell it at 420, or you can watch it rally off 420 and buy the next dip. This is the next dip. Now, to be fair, try to be balanced, it's not a bull market until you can buy a dip and make money, right? So, okay, here's a dip. It's scary. Good. Good. It should be scary. They may close this thing. They may kill it today. Let them. Let them. Right? In other words, the best trades are the toughest trades. So stepping up and standing there and going, you know what? The Fed's already told us. The Fed has told us that they don't want to create a depression in Europe. They don't want mass defaults in the credit card market, which will have a chain reaction in the legacy bond market. They don't want that. Okay. Okay. Life Planner says, how will we know which subscription we got with our NFT? Well, they're going to handle all that during the reveal. Okay. You know, some plans you'll get the indices. Some plans you'll get the ratings. Right. Some plans you get like, you know, premium and, you know, VIP stuff. Everybody gets the Discord morning meeting. You guys get those guys are complaining like, oh, if I get a lifetime subscription to the lowest price plan, I'm going to be upset. Well, you guys feel free to sell all that stuff, because I can tell you who's going to be standing down there taking it all from you. Because that's where you speculate on the art. You can mint and speculate on the art. And then I hope this doesn't happen, but if there's a give up trade on the low end plans, oh my God. Especially if ETH, is not mooning by the time we're done. Okay. Aiken says the ECB Energy Corporation bailouts and stimulus packages are assigned to come for the USA and other global central banks. Excellent point, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Right? Energy companies in Europe are failing. So the ECB is tightening for cosmetics. Meanwhile, the printing press is going to have to run. They're going to have to bail people out. They're going to have to bail out the consumer. They're going to have to bail out the energy companies. Okay, who made that hat? Okay, this hat was from Bitcoin Miami. And I was invited to be a speaker at a pop-up conference called S-Coin 2021. So this was the original S-Coin convention. It got a lot bigger this year. I wasn't able to go, but I made sure I bought a hat because it was the original blank coin poo emoji conference. I think I was talking to like 15 people about the future of money. It's kind of like the Notorious Bill debut. I had like the Biggie shirt on under a sport jacket. And I was like, the guy at the desk, the guy at the little stand thought I was crazy. He's like, yeah, I'll take 5 hats. I don't bust out with this every day, right? Like, I bust out with this when I gotta get through. I gotta get through. But it's good to be original. It's good to be the first, right? It's good to be at something when no one else is at something. Like, be there first. Okay, what are the fees in gas? Gas is set by the market. Okay, I've seen gas be reasonable. I was on Uniswap the other day, and I was used to like DeFi FOMO gas back in the day, and it's like a couple dollars. So I don't know. So how much total ETH should I send to my wallet for minting public? Okay, well, I can't give investment advice, but if it's 0.45 ETH, right? And then, I don't know, you got to allow for up to $20 or $30 in gas. I don't know that that's what it is at all. But, it is a busy day in the market. It's a busy day in the market, but gas may be lower later on tonight. Okay, Iron Allen is talking like sub $5 for gas. So Iron Allen is saying 0.5 ETH. Is it too late to get an Astrobot? No. The public sale, the direct mint is still going on. So at Astrobot Society on Twitter, maybe we can post the mint link here, right? At Astrobot Society, we'll have the mint link for the public sale. So the public sale is 0.45 ETH. The floor on OpenSea is at 0.58 ETH, and it gets more expensive from there. So not investment advice, just a data point. It pays to mint now because prices are currently cheaper than on OpenSea, and they just marked ETH down 10%. Okay, so yeah, astrobot.tokenmetrics.com/mint. Okay, Freddie Castro says I paid $3 in gas, basically a fire sale. Okay, I also have my eye on GMX. I was looking at this on Token Metrics. I can pull this up here. Okay, this is the future of derivatives. Okay, so it's like DYDX with better tokenomics, as I'm told. Right? And again, it looks like at exactly the 38% retracement around 41, people were just standing down there waiting for it. Again, people are selling on old news, and people are walking away from an NFT market They couldn't FOMO in enough in 2021, and now it's the void. Buy. Okay, not investment advice about Asrobot or ETH or anything else. Buy in the void. This is what it really means by Buffett saying be greedy when others are fearful. I mean, when they're giving it away, that's when you hoover it up. Now, of course, at the end of the day, it's your money. It's up to you what's cheap and what's not. It's up to you, and it's your P&L, so it's easy for me to say these things. But I'm an analyst, and I'm giving it to you straight as to what I think about it. Okay? Okay, so somebody wants to see Zcash. Somebody wants to see the 4-hour chart. Okay, so that's the 4-hour chart. Again, something's got to happen good around 61, right? The 1-hour chart, which I don't look at that often. So it's the same deal with the fib numbers, but, you know, it seems kind of oversold. It just seems that way. Seems like a huge heave here, and I don't know. It would be great if there was a recovery today in the overall market. Again, don't know why everybody is selling. Same thing with PAX Gold. I have no idea why everybody is selling gold on the 62% retracement of the recent move up. That's crazy. You're going to have persistent 5-6% inflation with a Fed that can't go ballistic because of a depression in Europe and a U.S. consumer debt cracking. That's the environment for gold. Not to mention Aiken's thing that central banks may have to hand out money. Alex likes XRP over BTC. Understandable. XRP is a payment system. The future of money is here. It's just a question of when you trade it and how you buy it. You can express your trade with XRP. You can do Bitcoin. I'm doing Zcash. You know, to each his own. Okay. Bill, remember that most Americans do not have 1K in the bank. I get it. I get it. That may be, you know, I totally understand that. People with 6-figure incomes, right? High to mid 6-figure incomes. Now, let me say that again. Like the 100,000 to 200,000 group is check to check. And Walmart has reported a surge in customers over 100K in income. They're going to jam rates 100 basis points higher, and then you're going to wake up and the market's going to go, wow, ETH at 1,600? Well, that's pretty cheap. And that's how fast it changes in crypto. You may not need a catalyst. You just may need to have these guys sell all day and then wake up in the morning and be like, okay, it's going the other way. All you need is one piece of news to confirm that people are acting today on old news for this change. And Fernando says it best, LFG. Okay. All right, let's sum it up. Astrobot. Today's the last day of the public sale. Massive giveaways. Do you really need them? Well, you can get them, and that's awesome. That's awesome, right? Our team is promoting the product. They want you to get enthusiastic in a world where no one is enthusiastic, right? So they're offering you promotions, right? And I'm trying to remind you of two things. One, invest in yourself. Two, art and stocks are not correlated, right? Three, don't give up on crypto. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on crypto. That means NFTs, ETH, or whatever coin you like. I mean, yes, if your coin doesn't rally, you may have to go to the accountant and tax law sell. And you would have something in common with everybody who's ever been in crypto. But don't give up. Please don't give up, right? There's a song, right, by Peter Gabriel. Please don't give up on crypto. Not only don't give up, but rise up. So last week it was like, hey, read the Satoshi white paper and believe in Vitalik. And I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't say that right. Don't give up. Rise up. Get out of that chair and remind yourself, hey, I'm in crypto. If you're listening to this, you're in crypto. And 20 years from now, you will be able to say, you know what? Back then, I was in crypto. I was in crypto. Just like some people now. You ever hear those people? I was back in crypto in 2013. You're like, wow. One day someone will look at you and say, yeah, I got an NFT, lifetime research, artificial intelligence, human analysts. Want to know what I paid? And then make them guess. Don't give up on crypto, right? Jump in, right? Not because it's a good investment, okay? Because we can't give investment advice, but we can give you advice on believing in yourself, okay? Joni asked, finally, how can I get an Astrobot? At Astrobot Society on Twitter. And we've got all kinds of stuff in the comments on how you can mint. So again, right? Mark it up, mark it down, right, wrong. You're in crypto. Believe in yourself. That's it for today, folks. We'll see you next time.